Hey everybody, Maximum Muscle Report here at the 2019 Pittsburgh Pro at the Soldier and Sailors Memorial, alongside co-host George Brown, Sarah Lyon, and our special guest this weekend, Andre Ferguson. We're going to get right into it, guys. Men's Physique kicked off. George, what did you see?
Seen Raymond Edmonds. He was sharp. His stage presence was there. He had an agenda, and I think he accomplished his agenda. I seen a very competitive field. Fernando Chala was chopped. Chiron, he definitely brought a great package. And the rest of the field was like a very strong field, but that's what I seen. I seen 1, 2, 3, in my opinion. Raymond Edmonds, Chiron, I got Chiron in second, and Chala, and it was a toss-up, but clearly I had Raymond for the win.
And that would be a third win in a row if I'm not, if a three-peat. Yeah. Andre, what did you see?
Oh, I see everything but Raymond, man, because it's you could just take Ray. You could have gave him a single call. So I see everything but him. He was the champ. The real battle on the stage was between Fernando Chala and Chiron, in my opinion. I would give it to Chala by a hair, but it's a toss-up, dude. It can go either way.
And Sarah?
Oh, I completely agree with both of them. But, Ray really brought it. I think this is the best we've ever seen Ray.
I agree. This is the best Raymond Edmonds that I've ever seen. Yeah. Let's also remember, though, George, you did say this was a very competitive field. For those of you out there who don't realize, and those of you who do, the Pittsburgh Pro title is an extremely prestigious title. That's why we're out here. This is one of the 4 best shows in the world. That's why you can look down that list and see who finished 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, as far as 10th, who can win a show in the blink of an eye. So the shows that are coming up, we cannot wait to see. Next up was Classic Physique. Oh, Andre, this was something.
Oh, man, I like this one. We got a big battle going on between CJ and Alex in the middle. Yo, the guy Alex, he came down from 212.
Alex Cabernero, I believe.
Yeah, he's hard as a rock. Yeah. He's dry. He looked so dehydrated. He was having trouble in that front double by, but he nailed all the poses, man. And the guy looks really, really, really good.
We had a young guy there in the mix too. John, tall, statuesque, really pose for pose, and you don't see that very often with somebody 6'2", 6'3", 6'4" in a Classic Physique. So look out for him. But
he's got a good flow. He's got a good flow, but you can see his muscle is young. So right. he looks good, has good shape, but his muscle is young. Them other dudes like CJ and that other guy, they're older guys. It's his hard, dense, grainy muscle.
And we were really waiting to see what Alex Cabernero was going to look like. He's teamed up with Neil Hill, one of the best in the business. Alex has been around for a long time, dropped a division. It looks like he's found a home. We don't know yet. We're in the first call out. But safe money says Alex is walking away victorious here. We'll be see.
All 4 of them look good. Chao Fernando looks good. Jonathan looks good. CJ looks good. Marvin is his real name, but CJ looks good. But I got Alex taking this one.
Figure was next. Sarah, what did we see in Figure?
Figure was a good lineup all the way through. All the girls were fairly conditioned. The lighting here is not ideal for the judges, I imagine. But, within that top, first call out, it kind of would be a toss-up in between who would take it.
See, and I made a comment right when she came out. I said, she is the most conditioned girl on here tonight and the tightest. And sure enough, when they brought call-outs, she was dead center. She just, my eyes went immediately to her. And her alone, to be honest.
Every time.
Well, and it was more than just her physique, too. She had the whole package.
Absolutely.
Her tan looked good, which is hard to get a good tan on this stage with the lighting again. Her suit color made her really pop. Makeup looked great. She's a beautiful girl. I mean, I don't see why she wouldn't win.
Looks like it might be her weekend. Right.
Sometimes it's just how it is,
Right.
Sometimes
it's just your day.
You don't got to explain much.
It looks like it's your day. And last but not least, we finished up with Bikini. This is all you.
Yeah, bikini was bikini was deep. Bikini was deep. We had the return of Steph Maho. Didn't play out for her as I imagined she would have liked. But within that first call out, you had Ashley DeCastro. We saw a new face, Priscilla, all the way from Switzerland, and then we also had Marcia and Jennifer Dory. Jennifer looked great. I think Jennifer's still figuring out that balance between the softness and tightness that, she came in a little bit harder last year, and now I think that she's trying to soften herself out. If you guys look at the pre-show interview, you can see a little bit more detail on that, what she talked about with me. And then Priscilla, she's brand new, to us, and she is tall, long, lean, great shape, tiny waist, great stage presence. She really owns the stage, which makes such a big difference. And I think a lot of girls aren't putting enough emphasis anymore on posing. And not just posing, but stage presence. It's not just hitting your poses correctly. What about your personality? How confident are you?
It's poise.
Right.
It's poise. It's
right.
looking like you do this.
Right. Right.
George, you and I, we watch show after show after show. But for instance, something as simple as Jennifer Dory's curly hair was something to see. It was something different to look at. It really stood out.
Listen, the thing that will never change is the small things that matter when it comes to, attaining the win, on an IFBB stage. And it's the attention to detail things, your hair, and like you said, posing, the timing of how you're hitting your poses, the confidence when you walk, and the people that are out there today in those positions show that.
And the girl, what's the girl from Switzerland? Her name one more
Priscilla.
time? Priscilla. She came out and she captured my attention right away, a lot like Sandra. And I didn't know who she was until they said Switzerland. I said, well, that would be why. How about that for a coming out party? This girl may travel around the world, win the Pittsburgh Pro, and the entire IFBB and world is about to know who she is.
It wasn't a soft show, so it's not like she's up there in a soft show.
Right.
It's deep. Like there's probably about eight, 9 winners out there that have won pro shows before.
And there really was. I mean, there were the girls that were in the second call outs. A couple of them just came off of woods.
They've won shit, yeah.
Right. So
Jessica Palmer just won a show last week. The girl who just won San
Ellie
Antonio.
Fernandez just won one.
The little short one in the green.
Yes, that's
Short
who
one in
just
green.
won Salt Lake City.
Right.
Yes,
Jasmine.
yes.
Jasmine. So they were at the end of first call-outs and second call-outs. Marcia won 5 or 6 shows last year. So
and now she's getting battled by this newcomer.
The new
so
girl.
Priscilla, hats off to you. You look
absolutely.
great.
Those
We
of
look
you who
forward to
don't
seeing
know
more.
her, congratulations.
Great look.
Guys, this was one fantastic Friday night here in Pittsburgh. If you have never been here as an athlete competing in the NPC, the IFBB, or as a fan, you have to come out here, I promise you. And tonight is just the beginning. Wait till you see what's in store for tomorrow. Until next time, guys, George Brown, our special guest host, Andre Ferguson. He'll be here all weekend. As always, a beautiful Sarah Lyon. Myself, Mandus Buckle. We're signing off. Maximum Muscle Report.